Hey everyone, it's the DCI agent here with the fresh new stream. Today we're playing the case of the Golden Idol. I decided to delve into this one since it was recommended to me as like a shorter game, and also I love a good point and click. Yeah. Love this little mystery. Brains. Don't like pixel hunting. Got highlights on. Prologue. An abrupt termination of contract. So I've seen this game. Essentially, we're kind of watching this little loop of whatever events are going on, and we use context clues to figure out who's in the scene and what's happening by clicking on these little highlights for clues. Ouch. Mention gems. Medicine. Golden statue. I knew what you were plotting, you snake! You might assume this guy's the smoker. January 5th, 1742. Both parties agreed to these terms for the expedition to Monkey Paw Island. Albert Cloudsley has the rights to 2/3 of all valuables for funding the expedition. Oberon Geller has rights to 1/3 of all valuables and any golden statues found for providing a map to the expedition site. Oberon's the doctor, and Albert Cloudsley is Esquire. Handsome man. He's falling to his death. This is the first case, which starts out pretty simply. This is the map of the area. In thinking mode, we try to fill in all these blanks. So the doctor is the one getting pushed off. Off the cliff. So for where we are, we can see two islands in the distance, so we're soon to be on this side, the Horn of Thumb. And that's technically solved. The scroll has been fulfilled. While Dr. Oberon Geller was surveying the poor weather with his looking glass, his expedition partner Albert Cloudsley Esquire suddenly pushed him off the cliff. And later you'd be like filling the rest of these in as well. We're not in the ruins, we're anyway, that's that. This case is solved. A little summary there. Move on to the next chapter. Chapter 1. Complications in the family. Untimely passing of a rural gentleman. In this particularly a bedroom with this nice giant bookshelf. Start from this side. It's got a ruby ring. Book voice. We're probably gonna use this map again. You can see some water outside. I'm guessing over here in Blackfield. Diary, August 22nd, 1986. 12 o'clock. Woke up. A beautiful day. Late riser, it's fair. 12:30, washed and dressed in my dining attire. Tired. 1400 hours, had a beautiful roast for lunch. 1600 hours, changed to my hunting attire. 1700 hours, rode to hunt badgers. Had no luck today and returned home. 1800 hours, changed to my researching attire. 1900 hours, changed to my dining attire. 2000 hours, had tasty beef loin for supper. Half past 2200 hours, filled in my diary and went to bed to continue reading for my research. That was pretty 30. Yeah, slowly floating in the river. In the yard. Again. Golden idol. Okay, we got all the clues found, so basically we only have one name, so this is Sebastian Cloud, he's dead. Pause the phone contacts. I didn't really get a description of this code. The game tells you how many points you got right after you fill in the them. Really, it was the head when I killed him. Do you think that since this research tire is so dirty, although it wouldn't make sense to change the amount of clothes, would it? While the Lord of Blackfield was hunting, his horse threw him off and he suffered a deadly wound to the head. We brought him back inside. The horse is just celebrating his freedom. No more masters. Rest in peace. He was 53 years old. The dramatic departure of an outsider. Now we're jumping into some more intense scenes. Spare me, devil! I was simply following orders! Bear Brothers. Nice. You being burned alive. Messed up way to go, you know. What the blazes? No pun intended. Betting ticket. it's all the same to you, I will take my leave. Before the combustion trick, you must first cast a freezing spell. Sacred Cliffs for combustion. Yeah, I know these things. Which has been said too. £1, 2 shillings, and 2 pence. Interesting. Here, in the carriage for tomorrow, we are to visit my nephew, Lenny C. What an unexpected turn of events. Embroidered. This is EC Edmund. Dear Edmund, this has reached my attention that you're seeking a capable new servant. I have just a man for you. David Goran is an experienced coachman with a diverse set of talents that I'm sure you'll find very useful. If you are displeased with his services, do not hesitate to let me know. Yours, Theo. Little blade. Can't go anywhere without a good knife. So we're here to assume that Adam and James are the pair of twins. And that little glyph outside is like a symbol of the My apologies, you can be so dear sometimes. Rings. You see, everyone's carrying a blade. I would have not expected one of your family to treat a legal document such a way. I'm appalled. Here's the last will and testament of Sebastian, honestly. Family tree here. By Sebastian. Not to be happy. Eat a hearty meal every day and do not waste your time on triviality. How to avoid being upset. Strive for what and that which holds meaning, and do not shrink from responsibility. How to be inspired. Take a walk in your forest and breathe in the fresh air. How to avoid being scared. Being scared is a weakness. Be strong instead. Have you tried not being such a wuss? Dear Peter Batley, you have sent you frequent reminders concerning the settlement of your debt, and yet to date your debt remains unpaid. We humbly request that you make your payments as soon as possible, or we will be forced to take matters into our own hands. The debt currently stands at £255. Black Garden Book Loans. Pieces here. We'll start in the middle first. So both of them had some tools and matching knives, so these are the pair of tools. gonna double check outside because he just has his initial on it. This is burned, but you can just see the J here. This guy was the Gojo. Maybe Warren. She's the only living woman here, so this is supposed to be her. This guy seems ridiculously. Peter Batley is the one with the gambling problem. I think he's the guy outside with the betting ticket. And the last person is Willard Wright. Sebastian's died. Just reading out his role. Financial troubles. He has the item, so in politics, oh. Sebastian Crowley is the one who had the will. He's the dead one. And spontaneous combustion. So I don't know who would be upset about anything in here was Peter here. I bequeath you a compilation of my aphorisms to provide you the direction in your life which you so clearly lack. Can't get any money from me, bum. Upset to receive aphorisms. Sebastian Cloudley's will and ordered. Really doesn't matter in particular. Like, Adam said you're following orders. Orders. You take the title from. Ratley, encumbered by his gambling debts, had placed high hopes on his uncle's testament. Upon discovering he had inherited nothing but a book of aphorisms, he tore up the will and ordered his servants to take the the golden statue from the strange building. The stranger. Suddenly, one of the servants burst into flames. Yeah, no one's gonna take care of your debts for you. You got yourself. Cutscene. Which chapter? Chapter 2. The Cursed Inheritance. The Murder of the Little Mermaid. Why did that bugger give me a note when he knows damn well I can't read? You can lie low for a couple of days in the old Horson's place down at the dock. Just open. Revenge. Looks like he's been stabbed. He's got a walking cane and a ruby ring. A lot of people got ruby rings. Fishing bowl filled with slightly bloody water. Dear proud Beastmaster, I have attended our departed brother's send-off and accepted the keepsake that he bestowed upon our brotherhood in his will. I shall send this letter tomorrow, September 10th. I hope it will reach you without delay. Already it is midnight. I retire to my bed, for this has been a long day. May Griffin awake, proud Beast initiate. Peace. Music box. Alarm! Alarm! A break-in! It's a watchman and reaper. There's a glass outside. You know, nobody down here seems to knows a thing. Tell me, what does that man have that I lack? Be calm, John. He's a perfect gentleman. He bought me a drink and then retired upstairs. To Annie, you are beautiful like a rose. For you, I will take any blows. Any year like a glass of wine. Your hair is very fine. I will find gold in that mine, if that makes you forever mine. Your piglet full of love. And that was a painful line in there. Got some, like some scores for this card game you're playing. I'll just steal the next one. It's all luck anyway. Remember, you as an agent of our trading company have to reflect these values to the fullest. Number 1. Never be late. The client leaves the port on the 10th. Number 2. Be persuasive. Do not take no for an answer. You must get the client's product. Number 3. Be effective. Once you have the product, deliver it to me immediately with the servant. Most importantly, no matter what you do, be mindful of our reputation. Our names must remain spotless. Not signed. Oh, mother, forgive me. I would never gamble with something so dear to me again. Did they used to make violins like this, or is this just the art style? The convict reward £50. Tab going. Number 9. Where did that blasted boy go? I need a piss. Foster boyfriend. It's come to our attention that the good owner of the Little Mermaid offers services to those who want to transfer products that are less agreeable to the authorities. I'll come by in 3 days. If you still have some spare space in your gin barrels and you're willing to earn extra money, reach out to me. Feeling a lemon? It's locked. One's in here. This is a dandelion. Willer. He has a watch for Justin Maurice. This is watching outside. Shady guy is Robert. This is John. Annie. Check down. What's the other A name? And ordering wine. Ash Blair. Those are all. Ash names with the initials on this side. Maurice did not win anything. Then John came in here. Oscar played some cards. Okay. This room is one that got up into. Stab. window is broken, but the glass is outside, which implies it's more of a break out. Maybe it wasn't. I assume Oscar's got an alibi. And Maurice was playing the music. Robert Redcliffe can't read, so it seems like he was given the notice as set up by... So someone else might be playing cards. And he stabbed him. A man going by the name of Ash Blair crept into Willard's room through the trapdoor to steal something important. When he opened the music box, it woke Willard up and a fight ensued. In a fracas, Ash stabbed Willard and attempted to frame and escape combat. Warning, innkeeper. I heard a man was murdered here a week ago. By a deranged convict did it. Now bugger off. Tell me more about the evening when Willard Bright died. I will make it worth your while. The intoxicating dinner party. You sure have some fine coats. Little Pip, run to the city and grab me some Ash Blair tobacco and a bottle of gin. I'll pay you when I'm back. David. So the guy just named himself after the tobacco company. Put a little more effort into your fake name, my guy. A syringe with some liquid left in it. Don't try to hide some evidence. Misty. Okay, I want to look up here first. In the middle of a dinner party, there's the seating arrangement. A glass of cloudy liquid, untouched. Wise decision. Actually, empty glass of clear liquid. Got some roast. This person is smoking. A lot of liquids going on in this table. This is horrible. It's poison! Nobody touch the thing and nobody move! I'll send for a doctor right away. That's Edmund Cloudsley again. Interesting key looking object. And key. She does seem rather unwell. It's extremely upsetting. The lady is not breathing on her face. Oh, she's a little more than unwell, my man. And isn't that lady with all the rings, Rose? You killed my aunt, you devil! I should execute you on the spot! With a fork? Oh my lord, this has nothing to do with me. Note to self, if you get frustrated when working, remember the tale about the rich lord who married his donkey and you'll feel better. I assume that's a funny story. Ensure that the beautiful lady sits next to me during dinner and I will slip you a shilling. Peter. I guess that's a shilling. Put all these keys. The bottles. That's what was served. Lemonade? On it. Let's walk a look at upstairs. Safe. That's that golden idol again. Well, well, Edmund. You seem pretty pleased after the old boy passed away and a spot freed up for you in the House of Lords. Take care of those with whom you ally. I have many friends and will deal with you swiftly if you dare cross me. George Bridges. Revolution will come for the likes of you, you crooked bastard. Then you will pay for your sins against honest common folk. With your blood! Final Vanguard. January 8th, 1738. Once more you have failed to answer our requisition. This is the last warning you will receive. Your transgressions against us demand amends. The only course of action you have is surrender yourself to our justice. Last chance for repentance, servant. Or we will unleash one of our stewards upon the Brotherhood of... He is not a popular guy. Dear Uncle, on February 1st, 1788. I hear you are interested in Lady Richard. I think you are too old for her. I shall court her instead. Secondly, please send me £300. This won't change home to you, and I'm desperately in need of a present. Truly yours, Peter Batley. I'm still on my bullshit. February 10th, 1788. Dear Edmund, this cannot continue. Since my return and move to Sebastian's Manor, he has asked for financial support 7 times. He clearly is unable to take any monetary responsibility. He says, I need your help, my dear brother. You're just harassing everyone for money. Mrs. Baker's starting date, 1787, August 1st, position house. Yearly wage, £9. That doesn't sound like a lot even for this time. Dear Edmund, I like your idea. Let's send him to colonies where his violent nature will make him feel at home. Okay. Here are having dinner with Lady Mary and her well-to-do father Lothar. If Peter and I were to join you, we could beguile him with tales of adventures in the colonies so we can ship him away. Sincerely, Rose Hubert. Nobody wants to deal with Peter's shenanigans. This trivial cipher says reading only the first word of every line note, easy to produce on short notice, but extremely unsafe and easy to decode. Consider this simple example. Money as the denominator value has evolved and changed a lot. Soon in savvy hands is a powerful tool. Take the stairs down after I finish looking up here. I'm gonna take the 4th one from every row. I will not change the staff member who has worked here the longest gets the bottom row. Do not bother me with such nonsense again. Knife. Here, big dolls and a pink plate. Actually empty. Your target has ingested the love potion, establish eye contact and hold it for as long as possible. In most cases, the effects will be felt within 2 days, depending on your own appearances. We don't work if you're ugly. I'm referring to something. As well, junk here. Monkey Man versus the Strike Tree. Monkey Man 2, 2 for 2. Mallet? Small bottle of lip. Well, then use a fancy handkerchief and a shiny pocket. If we clean up the barn until Wednesday, I plan to continue experimenting with the artifact. Down with parasites. Too long they have feasted on our blood and sweat. Very nice political cartooning here. April 7th. Dear Diary, this has been an ordinary day, mostly spent in preparation for tomorrow's dinner. I do believe the time has come for me to ask for a raise in salary after all these years I have fully worked here. It is a difficult conversation to be had, but I will strengthen my will and talk to Master about it tomorrow. Gotta advocate for yourself. That's how you do it. Go to it's not locked. Pantry. Potatoes, flour, vegetables, and meat roasting. Of course, I can give you some candles for your room, Lucia. I assume you're itching to continue reading that scandalous novel. Dear Ada, I have to use this letter to share good news. There's no substance to the claims that your late husband used his position to squander church money. The judge has decided to remove all accusations and you will be no longer a target of faceless gossip. I truly and sincerely hope this will provide some comfort in these dark times when ignorance and impudence go hand in hand. May our Lord steward over our poor souls. I think this is the letter that has the code. Fourth in every row. Use substance to remove target. Sincerely, Dark and Stewart. Conspiracy. Mrs. Smith, 2 eggs and a pot of tea each breakfast. No heavy food for dinner. You're responsible for little Pip doing all of his errands. Just walk. I am to be woken up and dressed at 7 a.m. I expect to receive my daily newspaper by noon. Mrs. Baker, I expect all my rooms to be cleaned every day, twice on the days I have visitors. NB. David Gordon's job requires that he may arrive or leave during night. No complaining about this. Easy. I think we missed some stuff. Dear Miss Richard, I enjoyed your company tremendously when I visited your father last month. I am certain that he would wish to hear the rest of my thoughts on the shortcomings of our society. I invite you and your father to a dinner on April 8th at my manor. Dear Mary, here's something for your diary from me. For you, I would fight a tiger when ridden. Peter Batley, 1988, March 4th. I'm missing some clues, but do I need them? I'm sure I can. Due to the sensitivity of your stomach, I advise abstaining from alcohol for the next month. Also consider a glass of peptic tonic before eating to avoid upsetting your digestive system. Okay. Is that not it? Oh, dang. I miss her. Ah, thank you, dear. No, I threw it out. I do not read such debating literature anymore. I do hope our master's guests are satisfied and that Brian has served everything as instructed. Dinner party will take place on April 8th. Everything should be ready before noon. Prepare roasted boar. Young Miss Richards appears not to enjoy beef, therefore prepare some alternative side dish. Dead dinky salad. Okay. So this is Lucia. Lucia. This is Little Pip. Peter. Pippin. Richard. Mary Richard. Is that guy Brian? David. Let's walk over. And right size for using each room. Here. This is small of service. Okay, there's a note. This baker is the one who came here more recently. Think about. Take a guess. David is David Warren. Both are. This one's names. There we go. So she's the one the ones with raised. Where's the note about what to make for dinner? Mary Richards is having a ceremony. something. Who's note address to? Honestly. Let me check the book downstairs. This is Mary's. Two cigars maybe. Just start from where I think Mary is and work my way around. So Mary is just one of these cells. I've eaten your salad already. If that's evidence to note, he's abstaining from alcohol. Guess we gotta figure out where we think the poison is. Might be in the peptic fluid. Nice. And where the staff rooms are. I think this is his room. Maybe it's staying here too, and he have to go back. So the book is up there. Maybe. These Monkey Man books seem like short stories. We could reading them. Fine. Let's examine. Okay, this room definitely dig it. Okay, this room is the one. Okay, this room's at the top. Yeah, there we go. This is the one who dies. Although everyone wants Edmund dead. Yeah, was the one who got poisoned. Pocket. What am I getting wrong? Was it not the tonic? It had to have been. Because everyone else pranked and you're fine. First. What are you referring to? I want to use the hint. And that's some keys up there. Everything else was right. Just one of these. one thing. One hint. Everything else is right. Alright, you gonna make it work for it? Right. Okay, so that's my Sonic is accessed by blue key. Yeah, I also could have guessed Peter's spot is the one without a fork. He's holding his forks. Edmund. Blue key. I don't think those other clues are going to be helpful. The sparkles were not enough. It was hidden from even me. Yeah, that took me embarrassing one time. Ada Baker received encoded instructions from Darkman Steward to poison Edmund Hobbs. She used her ability to move freely through the rooms while cleaning and made a copy of the key to the medicine. She used a syringe to poison a seal affected tonic. However, during the party, Rose asked for tonic, drank it first, and died from the poison. got enough time for at least one more. Finish up this chapter. Explosive events in the forest cabin. Henchman for hire in Timberbrook region. Yep, Billy Cracker, Oak with Gang, Brawl and Robber. Party Aid. Work and Workhouse. Brawling. That's a cart. Little Billy. Bob's Gang Burglar. Entrance to Chimneys. Jack Nails. Timberbrook Inn. Burglar and Picklock. Box of Infection. Pictures of hats. A lot going on in here. Still alive, apparently. Do not care what means used to acquire what I need. Remember to be discreet as always. Note that I do not want it to decay. More recently he has died, the better. While the old workhouse geezers approaches. I arrange for a cart to move the corpse if you send me direct. And be quick before they bury it. I do not want to dig up. So. My gosh, what was that? Gentleman robber strikes in Westbrook. This gentleman robber Walter King, with a number of unnamed associates, put up a coach on the southern road leading out of Westbrook. The scoundrel robbed the passengers of all their valuables, kissed a young lady, and then left. This is already the fifth robbery by the infamous gentleman, who, as is his custom, appeared wearing an impeccable suit and a new hat in the latest city style. The reward for catching Walter King has been increased to £100. Go, coin, go! Everyone, you are not to visit any village or city without my permission. At no point may you disclose the location of the cabin. Mr. David Gorin, you are in charge of all security and arms. Mrs. Lucia Smith, who will taste my food and any food you cook before it is presented to me. Little Pip, you are in charge of Black Bestia and Golden Doubloon, who are expected to be fed daily. Edmund Classic. Some candy. I'm blowing up in here. Door's been damaged a bit. I finally have the location of my target. Meet us on November 10th, Friday in the Timberbrook Inn, and bring all your tools. You get your share as we declare. BK. All weight is tied to pull down the back. Tattoo in here. Smells. Version 1. It simply did not work. After I aimed at the sealed vessel and activated the idol, both air and vessel disappeared. Upon further consideration, it was an obvious mistake. Vacuum version 2. I attempted with this input and it was a definite improvement. It decreased the amount of air, but fiercely still did not create a complete vacuum in the sealed vessel. Gold. The target must contain some gold for this to work. Seawater is a suitable target. However, a great deal of seawater would be required for this to yield any significant. Perhaps I should try it on a ship in the open sea. First step, get gold by aiming at the target. take a step. Aim an empty vessel to retrieve it. Unknown effect for achieved. If the implications of this are what I surmise, this could be a tremendous discovery. Next step is to progress from fruit to some more advanced organic matter. I must have David to fetch me a dead body for further experiments. This is vitally urgent. Safety notes. Upon pulling the trigger, if the glyph input is meaningful, the idol will perform intended action on the target you can see. If its eye is red, it's ready for the input, and it will turn blue afterwards. If its eye is blue, you can only perform input, and it will turn red after. That's spontaneous combustion. You cannot combust the target you have not performed the freezing beforehand. Interesting. The speed at which heat is increased appears to be influenced by how strongly I press the trigger and how long I have performed it before. Freezing. Observation. Freezing the target rapidly can create curious side effects. For instance, I should be careful when freezing water in a steel pot. It exploded and the splash shards flew everywhere. Missing some clues again. So, I'm assuming WK is Walter Keane. Did I miss anything out here? I don't think so. Pretty sure I clicked on this mark this time. This is Golden Doubloon, aka Coin. Lucia. Philip. I think the guys are Walter Keane and the three thugs. Two of them. Got the fanciest hat. And this guy. Right, I think. one of these guys is 38. They didn't bring the guy that comes in through chimneys. And I don't think they brought the picklock guy. I busted the door down. One is a club, one is a Yep. There's some instructions. Oh, that's just a nail. I'm fooled by a red herring. Was I supposed to assume he was called Nails, but I just had to. Let's look at... So... these things are opposite functions, one without, one with a dot. With the dot increases. Cloudsley. Walter Keane along with the box is delivered. Often. On entering, suddenly blank. Meanwhile, I think that's one of the clues I'm missing. Where do I get it? I must have missed it. Yeah, semantics. To gain entrance to Edmund Cloudsley's secret forest cavern, gentleman robber Walter Keane pretended to deliver a corpse to Edmund for his experiments. Upon entering the cavern, robbers ambushed the servants and Edmund locked himself in his study. While the robbers were sawing through the lock, Edmund prepared a trap with idol that could kill two of the intruders. Edmund, you have not aged well, my man. In the corner, the bandits accidentally set off my master's laboratory chemical ingredient. What happened after this? I managed to fend the rest of them off. But my master, Lord Edmund Cloudsley, got caught in the blast, which severely disfigured him, and soon afterward he died. Bless his soul. We all know that's not true. Can we just do this in one shot? Maybe we can. This seems to be the last chapter. Still got some time left. So we'll see how long this one takes. And Chapter 3: The Ascent. Strange practices of a secretive society. Has some tracks. Let's do this straight up. Yeah, tattoo, and then an eye. He's not having a good time. David, the gathering will be on March 14th. Friday. To follow our plan, we should be there at least 2 hours before midnight. The target will arrive in full costume. Grab broken windows, everything. Or aspirin tobacco. And reliable service from the sea. once again. Others wear masks to appropriate to their house. We got darkness, copies, and water slides. Others wear robes to appropriate to their rank. Issue, steward, and master. Unravel, 1789. Masters. Venture heard on the Order's mission to reclaim our fire-breathing village, and, with great resolve, punish the despicable one. I, with a few brave companions, fearlessly entered his hideout in a remote hunting cabin. But the devil had prepared a treacherous trap when an explosion slaughtered my dearest friends as we entered his den. Thanks to my sturdy physique, I survived the blast, only to be assaulted by the enemy's lion, assassin warrior David Core. A pack of bloodthirsty hounds. Dude. You were standing outside and the bloodthirsty sounds like one dog. After an hour of fight, I received numerous deadly wounds, in spite of which I prevailed and defeated my assailants with martial training. I discovered the enemy's dead body, slain by the trap of his own making, but no trace of the relic. I am forced to go into hiding because the government's watchmen are tracking me. Once I have recovered from my deadly wounds and shaken off the watchmen, I will send you the next report. May the Griffin awake altogether. October 20th, 1789. Masters. I must apologize 1,000 times for my absence, but my road to recovery was full of peril and valor that cannot be sufficiently conveyed. The government dogs and spies chased me tirelessly, and I was forced to seek refuge in Catania to recover from my still dire wounds. There I finally bested my pursuers with the help of Lazarus Hearst, a young resourceful gentleman who I met in a remote manner one dark winter's night. Not only did he earn my trust by stepping into the fray against the villain, but he turned out to be well versed in the arcane art. Of course, not yet close to your skill. I finally recovered and planned to return to Alba. I suggest that Lazarus would be a fine addition to the order. I vouch for him and will invite him to undergo the appropriate trial. The Griffin awake. January 16, 17. Illuminated Masters. I object to the admittance of the individual Lazarus Hearst to our brethren. I submit that our dark-haired brother Walter Kane, who vouches for him, cannot be trusted because he is a liar and a thief. I am certain that, on dispatching our enemy, he kept the golden fire-breathing relic for himself. Nothing will move me on this. He must produce the relic, apologize personally to me, and afterwards be expelled from our brotherhood. For Jeffrey Sinclair. Very culty in here. That's some rules for trials. Then when the accuser has challenged the defender. Both drinkers must be barefoot. Substance is added depending on the severity of the accusation, including deadly poison. The substance in 1 cup. Defender chooses first. Accuser chooses the remaining. Both partake in wine cups. Then you pull a little Princess Bride and switch them around. I poison the both. Ritual of Swallow. Only this can be defended by an accuser. The sword must be borne by any dark. Required decorations of the hall. Grim Reaper, the never-tiring teacher, eater of mouths. Ritual conflict. The accuser must deeply hate the defender. The sword must be borne by any addition. Required decorations of the hall, never-tiring teacher, the keeper of treasures, and the mirror of the soul. So I guess we're just gonna use clues to find out which ritual is going on here. Like, they're mostly the same. The Griffin has spoken. File. Poison? Griffin has spoken. Person drank the poison. Let's await the results from the chamber below. So it has to be the Retro Squabble. It's the Grim Reaper, right? So this guy's a Dark Hand. He has a sword. He goes down here. There's some dirt hanging on the scrolls. Seem to be numbered. Prepare to receive what you have earned. Brother, a member of our order has proposed a new candidate to join our brother. Our brother's trustworthiness, however, has been challenged. Therefore, we have decided to take measures to resolve the fate of these individuals. If the brother proves himself, he can vouch for the newcomer. If the newcomer survives the appropriate trial, he will join our ranks. You are summoned to join our gathering on March 14th to fulfill your role in the rights of the brother. Council of Masters. So, brand this guy. I have signaled to Griffin who I am. I accept my fate, whatever it is. Evaluation. Position. And there's numbers. Go with these pictures. This one's a snail because it has a house on its back. Two. I think 3 is water. 4. I don't see what this has to do with fire, so maybe this is a test of admission. I'm missing some clues again. Initiate. These. Ranks. Must have been this one. Okay, these two also have a Grim Reaper involved. Whatever's going on is between Walter Keane and Jeffrey Sinclair. These are separate, so we'll figure them out on their own. Yes. Rose. This guy is. Gotta mix and match the uniform. No? Section. This guy has a dark hand. And he's got his stuff stolen by someone in here. Okay, it's better. It's worse. Okay, so this is. And this is a different ritual. Perception. ritual between students. Ritual dispute. No? Discord? It's worse. What did I get wrong? David Gordon isn't in the order, whatever you want to call this. Dean was challenged to a dispute ritual. He, along with who was helping him. David. Members the American Initiative. Signal to Dean with a does he have up like no Jeffrey's Claire gently on the diet. Meanwhile, Lazarus passed the injection ritual to become part of his mission. After being challenged to a ritual with potentially deadly consequences, Walter conspired with David to devise a plan which would ensure his own safety. They captured a Brotherhood member on his way to the gathering. David took his costume so that during the ritual of dispute, he could indicate to Walter which cup was poisoned. Therefore, Walter chose the safe cup and his opponent drank the poison and died. I feel like these cases are just gonna get more complicated, so we can finish up the rest next time. Thanks for everyone who stopped by and joined in on our first look at the case of the Golden Island. appreciate that, and hope you'll join us to probably finish this next time. See you then.